right now, at this very moment, the old you is trying to hold you back. The old you is whispering, stay comfortable, stay safe, don't change. But let me tell you something. Comfort is a killer. Comfort is the graveyard where dreams are buried. You didn't come this far just to stay the same. You want success? You want greatness? Then the old version of you has to die. You got to be willing to upgrade, to rewrite your story, to step into the new you, the stronger you, the one who refuses to quit. But listen, transformation is not easy. It's going to require something different from you. And if you're not ready to sacrifice, if you're not ready to push past your limits, you might as well stop watching now, because this message is only for those who are ready to level up. But if you're serious about becoming the best version of yourself, if you're ready to break through everything holding you back, then keep watching, because today we are redefining you. The transformation begins now. One, stop being comfortable with less. The old you settled. The old you made excuses. The new you, no more excuses. No more playing small. The new version of you is a beast, hungry for success, relentless in the pursuit of greatness. True pain is part of growth. Embrace it. Change is uncomfortable. Growth is painful. But guess what? So is staying broke. So is watching your dreams fade away. Choose your pain, because one will make you stronger and the other will keep you stuck. 3, the world rewards action, not potential. I don't care how talented you are. I don't care what you could do. If you don't take action, none of it matters. Your future is waiting, but only you can go get it. 4, stop negotiating with your weakness. That voice in your head telling you it's too hard, you're too tired, just quit. Shut it down. You don't negotiate with your limits. You push past them. Build a new mindset, new habits, new discipline. The old you was inconsistent. The new you, discipline. Six, every setback was preparing you for this moment. You think your struggles were for nothing? No, every failure, every setback, every tear you cried was building you, but only if you use it. 7, don't wait for permission to evolve. You don't need approval to level up. You don't need validation to change your life. Stop waiting. Stop moving. 8, destroy every excuse blocking your breakthrough. Excuses don't build legacies. Excuses don't build champions. You have to want this more than you want comfort. 9, your future self is watching. What will you do? A year from now, 5 years from now, the new version of you is looking back. What do you want them to see? Someone who quit? Or someone who fought for their dreams? The time is now. Step into your new version. You're done waiting. You're done wishing. This is your moment. You are not the same person you were yesterday. Walk in your new power and let the world know a new version has arrived. We're so ready. The old you settled. The old you was okay with just getting by, with waiting for the right time, with making excuses for why things weren't working out. But that version of you, it's outdated. It's expired. You were not built to live a life of mediocrity. You were created for something greater. Think about it. Every time you settle, every time you accept less than what you deserve, you are telling yourself that you are not worth more. You are training your mind to believe that good enough is enough. But let me ask you, are you really okay with waking up a year from now? 5 years from now in the same exact place? Are you really willing to watch your dreams slip through your fingers just because you didn't want to be uncomfortable? The new version of you refuses to settle. The new version of you does not make peace with limitations. You have to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You have to stretch yourself beyond what you think is possible. Because every time you choose discipline over laziness, every time you choose action over excuses, every time you push past your old limits, you are stepping into a new level of yourself. Stop being okay with less. Stop accepting almost. Stop playing it safe. You are capable of more, but only if you demand more from yourself. The new version of you is waiting. Are you ready to step up? Change is uncomfortable. Growth is painful, but you have to make a choice. Do you want the pain of discipline or the pain of regret? Because either way, pain is part of the process. Look around at the people who never reached their potential. Look at the ones who gave up on their dreams, the ones who always talk about what they could have been. You know what they all have in common? They ran from the pain of growth. They avoided the struggle, and now they live with the pain of what is. But that won't be you. The new version of you understands that pain is the price of greatness. When you push yourself beyond your limits, when you wake up earlier, work harder, sacrifice comfort for the life you want, that's when real transformation happens. Your muscles don't grow unless you break them down in the gym. Your mind doesn't get sharper unless you challenge it. Your spirit doesn't get stronger unless you go through the fire and come out on the other side. So stop fearing the pain, embrace it. Every time you feel uncomfortable, every time you want to quit, that's a sign that you're growing. That's a sign that you're becoming stronger. The old you would have backed down, but the new you keeps going, keeps fighting, keeps leveling up. Pain is temporary, but growth lasts forever. Choose to grow. You got talent. You've got potential. But let me tell you something. Nobody cares about what you could do. The world doesn't reward potential. It rewards execution. Think about it. How many people do you know who always talk about what they're gonna do? They say, one day I'll start that business. One day I'll get in shape. One day I'll chase my dreams. But one day never comes because they never take action. The old version of you was full of ideas, but short on execution. The old you had dreams, but lacked discipline. But the new version of you understands that success only comes to those who are willing to work for it. No more waiting, no more procrastination, no more sitting back and wishing. Opportunities don't wait for you to be ready. You have to step up and take them. Stop thinking about what you could do and start doing it. Take the first step. Even if it's small, even if it's messy, just start. Because while you're sitting there thinking, someone else is out there executing, outworking, and out hustling you. The new version of you doesn't just dream, it delivers. The new you takes action, shows up every day, and makes things happen. Because at the end of the day, nobody remembers what you almost did. They remember what you did. That voice in your head telling you to slow down, to take it easy, to quit when things get tough, that voice is the enemy of your future. The old version of you listened to that voice. The old you gave in to weakness, made excuses, and backed down when challenges came. But the new version of you, no more negotiating with limitations. Yeah, you don't argue with your weaknesses, you dominate them. You don't entertain excuses, you shut them down. Because every time you allow doubt, fear, or laziness to creep in, you're giving power to the part of you that wants to stay average. And let me tell you something, average is a death sentence to your dreams. Think about the times you've talked yourself out of success. I'd start tomorrow. I don't feel like it today. Maybe I'm not ready. Those little negotiations add up. And before you know it, you've wasted weeks, months, years doing nothing while your goals sit untouched. Not anymore. The new version of you is ruthless about success. The new you doesn't ask, do I feel like it? The new you just does it. No debate, no hesitation, no waiting for motivation. You show up, you put in the work, and you make it happen. Because at the end of the day, either you control your mind or your mind controls you. Which version of you is going to win?